definitely 100%. It is by far the best investment. I suppose for me, I've always been a generally fit person. I always wanted to be fit. I always was, put it that way, in my teens, my 20s. And then life kind of takes over. You have a family, you're at a stage where you're growing your career or your business, and before you know it, you're at a stage where you are in your 40s. And your mindset does mind change, and you start thinking about the future and you think about your health. So I suppose over the last few years, I have been really going at training and trying to get the weight down, because I knew it was up, but I'd hit a wall, and I was still pushing and training, and I was injuring myself. I was getting joint pain, everything, and I had just hit a wall completely and utterly. And then I was just trying to figure out what to do or where to go or how to take it forward. So I started to watch all the stuff that you and Kerry put up, and it just seemed interesting, and more, it was just a constant flow of information, which was great, and kept it up there. So yeah, I did. I contacted you on the back of that, and went forward with it. It was down to the training. I was, as I said, I was actually taking ibuprofen at one stage to manage my pain, and although I was managing it, nothing was happening, nothing was changing. It was just pure frustration. And again, I work, it's a very progressive organisation, and they do management training, and I had done that, but I come to a realisation that something was out of kilter, and something wasn't sitting right with me, and to me it was kind of a work-life balance. And then the more I started reading your posts, it resonated with me, that I needed to do something, and that there was a process here that, listen, I've done all my own avenues. I've taken it as far as I knew at that stage. I had done everything I can do. So I said, no, give it a go, contact you in the first instance, and just take it from there. So yeah, absolutely glad I did, though. So yeah, from the outset, it is a leap of faith. It really is, and it's into the unknown, and you're kind of wondering what it is. But as I watched more and more of the videos, and I saw more of the testimonials that people were coming back with, I could just see myself, a little bit of myself in each one of those people. I think from week one we had met and we'd had our chat, and the group chats were coming up, and I was kind of going, again, it's kind of a certain apprehension to it. You don't know what it is. Am I going into group therapy here, or what is it? And it's not like people are going in and crying, and it's just the most natural thing in the world. It's like, if you like going down the pub with a few guys and having a chat, and that's the way each of the group calls were held. There was no negativity. There was questions, but the support was there, and no pressure at all. And I just thought that was absolutely brilliant, and I absolutely loved that first call. As each call went on, they've just grown more and more positive. And watching the other guys' journeys as well kind of brings you on as well. And and as for our calls, you never pushed. You were always there to just ask a few questions, to answer for myself. And as I went on, I kind of knew that no one would get to decide my limitations except me as it went on. In general, I'm a big person. I am sporty, but I was big. So on the outset, when we started this, and my chest measurement was 129 centimeters. As of today, that's down to 112. So I can't get over it. Like, waist, again, at the start was 120, it's down to 106. Hips, 108, down to 102. So I feel it, and again, when I think back at the outset, I said after week 2 or so, I was starting to feel my collarbone. And I thought that was really strange because I was heavily built up here. But now with my running, which I love to run, I feel so much lighter on the treadmill running. Walking, I feel lighter. I feel lighter in my arms just moving them. So it's a hell of a lot, and it really means a lot because, yeah, I think to the future, like things like type 2 diabetes and things like that, and they're the things I don't want. And now the blueprint has given me the program to do it. So even though it's the end of the process, it's something that's ingrained in me now, and I will take forward. I suppose health-wise, I feel healthier now than I did in my 20s when I was in college. Fitness-wise, I am fitter than I was, I believe, actually, in my 20s. I am, like I said, I love training. I'm the person who's down at the gym at 6 in the morning, and that's just me. That's the way I tick. Everything has improved for me. All the pain I had is gone. I think from the outset, what you said to me and I learned was the whole process is about slowing down to speed up and understanding that. And that's exactly what I did. I slowed down. And you always say, stop beating yourself up, and I did. So fitness and health is just phenomenal now. One of the obsessions I had, and I know we discussed it at one stage, is my sleep. And I talked about I had an app that tracked my sleep. It kind of rated it from a -10 to +10. And within 3 weeks of starting the modules, I was hitting 10s, and that had never happened before, ever. And again, it was down to the simple changes. It was the simple changes in my diet, my mindset. It's been everything and more that I thought it could be. Initially, it was a weight thing and a fitness thing and seeing how it goes, but the actual blueprint and the module have done so much more. In some instances, it's probably been better than the weight loss for me. And they do say your mindset, and my mindset has changed around work. In work, I know my value now, and I probably would say that had been lost, that you were just going with the humdrum, getting the day done, moving on to the next one. And my family are aware of it. My wife and kids, they have changed. My wife joined the gym. She doesn't need to join the gym. I love it now. I love the fact that she does it, and that we get to train together and so more. So family, work have all really benefited from this. You're kind of going, do I do this? Do I not do this? And do I invest in myself? And it is at a point where you realize you do have to invest in yourself. Like you've invested in everything else for the last, whether it's your mortgage, your family, your car, whatever, you've invested in all of that. And what use is all of that going forward if you're not around, you know? So for anybody doing it, do it. It's take that leap of faith, come in, invest in yourself. And I know other people have said that as well. It's a bit of a cliche, but that is the truth about it. But come in with the realization that this is for you and for you to do. You're the only person that can do it at the end of the day. I think if you could put this stuff in a bottle and sell it, you'd be a very rich man.